Okay, this is Johnny on the spot with the Real News Network. This is the source for real news. There's no fake news here. And what we've been covering in a series of videos is some work done by Tony Heller over at Real Science. And this is the video that you want to call people's attention to. It's called 100% Reliable Climate Predictions, Pulling Back the Curtain on Junk Science, realclientscience.com, and this is out on YouTube. And he covered a bunch of things that you thought were so fascinating that we felt we had to look further into. And this part is you said you have a time machine to prove what actually happened, because in the last video we showed some things that were kind of hard to believe. They were showing a chart that somehow miraculously got edited, and that's not the kind of stuff you normally find with a real science organization. Is that right, Professor Backflip?
That is right.
You guys concur?
Yes, we can concur.
And so anytime you see in science when people fudge the data after the fact, that's a real red flag, right? Okay, and so what you're telling me is that there was something very suspicious about something called the remote sensing systems, right? And so we're going to go take a look at this remote sensing system. And this is that chart you were telling me about earlier, about how very odd it was that they don't use the air bands anymore, or there's a range. It's a simple line, and this line is simply the upper limits of a 3 standard deviation confidence interval.
Yes.
And so what's kind of odd about it is now that it's been updated, even by fudging the data, it's still outside of the range of the forecasted values. So even by manipulating the data, they still didn't solve their problem. So it's kind of like last laugh to you guys, right?
Definitely.
Yes.
And so you encourage people to go to this RSS and take a look at it for yourself. And you're saying something else was kind of odd. This is the front page, right? When you come here, this is what you see, and you see this alarming warming, right? But this is only one data set, you were telling me. You can go up here and see what it's like they have other measurements of the satellite data that for some reason they don't focus on. And you thought that was really kind of strange.
Yes, it's
Eerie.
really strange how they focus and put everything onto one data set.
Uh-oh, looks like they might be shutting down our internet connection here. I think they may be closing in on us. All right? Now, if you wouldn't have told them that we were at Area 51 down in Hangar 47 by the refrigerator, we wouldn't have to worry about it, right? So let's get ready. Okay, but what you're telling me is you found something called the Wayback Machine, and that Wayback Machine has what you were telling us about, the remote sensing station, and it looks to me like they've shut that down as well. Oh, we've lost our internet connection. But you were saying earlier when you were on this, you can go and prove that what Tony Heller was saying. Uh-oh. They've got us. Okay, guys, we're going to have to get out of here real quick. We're going to have to close this video, and we'll do it again later, right?
Right.
Go, get out of here before the FBI gets here.